treat you good.
Jared here, rockerazzi.com and 98.7fm.com. Eastern Conference champions. I love it. I love it. Thanks so much. Hey, to be honest, this morning, rocking out to your guys' stuff.
Nice.
Love it. Love it. And also, to be honest, again, wasn't so familiar with you guys as a band.
Yeah.
But totally a fan now. Took me about 7 hours, and I'm in. I'm totally in. So congratulations, and thanks for taking time out again. So this Eclipse Soundtrack.
Yeah.
This is kick ass. It's awesome.
Big,
How did this happen? Did they hear your song? Take me down the path.
Well, we got the call, and they were like, "We're looking for a couple. We're looking for some songs." So we submitted one. They liked it. Didn't get it. Submitted another one. They liked it. We didn't get it, and then we submitted a third one, and we got lucky enough to get on there. So it was, it's a blessing for us. It's great. Very exciting.
And tell us a little bit about when you guys are just kind of chillaxing at home.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff are you listening to in the iPod? What kind of turns you on these days?
The Who, the Stones, older stuff like that.
The same, similar stuff. I recently got into Metric from the soundtrack. I was researching other bands and, Band of Horses, I know them obviously, and Black Keys, Dead Weather, anything Jack White.
Right.
What?
Yeah, the soundtrack kind of turned me on to a couple acts, like the Florence and the Machine songs on that soundtrack. It's amazing.
Are you guys Team Edward or Team Jacob? Because that seems to be the question of the night.
Well, I got asked that, and I went for Team Jacob.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
And it's the underdog, I think, a little bit, so I think that's why I kind of went for it. And the abs, the fitness, maybe.
I love it.
Just keeping it real.
So, what are the summer plans for you guys? Tell us a little bit about what's happening.
We got some shows. We got to go out to New York. We're going to play Philly. We got some one-off shows across the country, and then we're going to do a residency in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool. Where at?
At Spaceland.
Cool.
In September.
Yes.
Right?
September.
And then the record will be out towards the end of September, and then hopefully hitting the road in October. Yeah.
And so who are some of your influences? Because as a first-time listener, pretty much for me this morning, I'm hearing Radiohead, I'm hearing some classic rock stuff, a little bit of Who stuff. Is that kind of on the money, or okay?
With the Who's a good thing to say to us. Thank you. But we love the Pixies. Like we got the tour with Black Francis, which was like a huge treat for us, and we come from that world of like classic rock. Right. So, but that's yeah.
So can you comment a little bit about what it means to be on the soundtrack and the idea that these days, maybe it takes a soundtrack, right, or a commercial for people to get exposed to your stuff, and that's different than maybe your musical icons like the Who or the Stones, right? That shit just didn't happen before. But for me, I may have not heard of you guys, and all of a sudden I hear you guys on the soundtrack for Eclipse, and I'm like, all right, let's check these guys out. I mean, it's got to say something for where music is today, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's great exposure to these soundtracks, and this and Grey's Anatomy and the Gossip Girls and all that stuff. I mean, that is kind of, so it's interesting. It's changing.
Well, yeah, it's a different beast. We got to figure out how to, like 10 years ago, it might not have been cool to be on like a TV show, like something, and now this is like, it's our bread and butter. It's like this is how we're getting out to fans. So it's exciting, and it's like we're trying to figure out how to, in today's world, to reach as many people as we can, and but honestly, man, we were just honored to be a part of the soundtrack. This is we're on there with Beck and CeeLo. Come on, how cool is that?
CeeLo got stuck in the elevator. That didn't happen to you guys.
We were with him.
Oh, you guys were with him. Awesome. So if we were flying the wall in the haunted elevator, right, in the Hollywood Tower, what kind of dialogue?
We made a pact with those guys that we can't talk, we can't say anything.
Vampire blood pact.
Stuff went down.
Awesome. Maybe there's like a collaborative song that comes out of that, right?
We got something that works. Something's going on already.
Yeah.
Whole record. It's gonna be great.
Well, I treat you good.